Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Welcome to the video, guys. Today we're going to go ahead and rank not just the top 5 legendary cards, not just the top 5 epic cards, that'd be lazy, not just the top 5 rare cards, that's lame, and not just the top 5 common cards. We're going to do them all today for you. So let's go ahead and get things started in the common rarity with number 5, which is the Knight. The Knight, for 3 elixir, he packs a punch and he can take a hit. Need I say more? He is the quintessential tank inside Clash Royale, at least in the opinion of yours truly. The Knight comes in at number 5. Coming in at number 4 common is Skeletons. I mean, you get 3 Larrys for 1 elixir. It can distract princes. It can distract anything. A lot of value jam-packed in 1 elixir. That's going to be a theme for our next card as well. Number 3 is the Fire Spirit. Who saw this card coming? Fire Spirit is meta. Say that again. Fire Spirit is meta? What? But it's a really, really good card. One of the strongest in the game, low-key, at least according to me. Do you guys agree or disagree? Coming in at number 2 is the Royal Giant. Royal Giant is back, still carrying that heavy cannon, still doing a ton of damage, and he's still one of the top decks inside the game when paired with that Fisherman combo. Speaking of who saw this coming, the number 1 common card in the game is Bomber. Bomber? That's right, the number 1 common card in the game is Bomber. By the way, no spells included in today's list, guys. Otherwise, we'd be dealing with arrows and tornado and fireballs. Who wants to deal with that stuff? These are just, you know, character cards inside the game. Bomber, number 1 common card in the game. As top 5 rares, coming in at number 5 is going to be the Goblin Cage. For 4 elixir, you get a ton of defensive value and an offensive threat with the Goblin Brawler, who deals a lot of damage, has to be responded to. I love the Goblin Cage, do you? Number 4, I cannot deny the power, the prowess of the 3 elixir Mega Minion. Mega Minion, it gets the job done. Enough said. Number 3, speaking of getting the job done, Hog Rider. Ooh, that was bad. That was really bad. That was cut. No, seriously, Hog Rider is still really good inside the game. Coming in at number 2, specifically because of all the Goblin drills, it's the Valkyrie. She's in 1 out of every 3 decks. Actually, a little bit more than 1 out of every 3 decks with a healthy win rate to combine or to combo with that use rate. The Valkyrie. She really gets the job done. And number 1 is the Tesla. The Tesla of building, that's right, the Tesla. The Tesla is the most powerful defensive unit, the most powerful building, the most powerful structure inside the entire game. I hate going against it. I love playing with it. Tesla, the number 1 rare card in Clash Royale. Going into the top 5 epics at number 5 is going to be P.E.K.K.A. I cannot deny P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. makes the list right over Golem. P.E.K.K.A. and Golem were jockeying for position in the number 5 slot here, and P.E.K.K.A. wins because P.E.K.K.A. counters Golem in a lot of scenarios, and P.E.K.K.A. actually has higher use rates and higher win rates inside the game, both Grand Challenge, Tournament Level Standard, and on ladder, so I cannot deny the P.E.K.K.A. her due. Coming in at number 4 is the Cannon Cart. Cannon Cart is stronger than ever. Literally, the Cannon Cart, I believe, is stronger than ever because that nerf they gave the Cannon Cart, guys, you know that nerf that made it go slower? It was actually a buff in a lot of scenarios inside the game, and Cannon Cart, the win rates speak for itself. Currently the number 2 win rate inside Grand Challenges. Cannon Cart, it's the real deal. Number 3 is the card nobody wants to go again. You wouldn't wish the Electro Giant on your worst enemy. I hate going against that card. It's impossible to stop. You can't use Swarm. Sometimes you just don't have an answer and it just, boom, takes your entire tower. Number 2 is the Goblin Drill. So the Goblin Drill, surprise to many people out there, you might be surprised about this. The use and the win rates have gone down quite a bit, and it's because cards like number 1, I'll just go ahead and say it 2 for 1 right now. Number 1 is going to be the Dark Prince. The Dark Prince is used 4 times as much as the Goblin Drill, granted partially to counter the Goblin Drill, but the Dark Prince is everywhere. It's kind of like Valkyrie right now inside the game. Dark Prince has never really been stronger. I don't think necessarily the Dark Prince needs a nerf, but I would like to see a nerf to the Goblin Drill and see the Dark Prince use rates come down a little bit, but high use, high win rates, cannot deny the Dark Prince. Very, very good card. So moving into the top 5 legendary cards, guys, man, the legendary cards right now inside the game are insane. in terms of the use rates, in terms of the win rates, you know, based by arena, you know, depending on where you are in the game, you probably have an entire different outlook on what cards are strong, what cards are trash. It's very difficult. For example, Graveyard, #1 card right now inside Grand Challenges, not even close to the top of the leaderboard in terms of win rates, use rates inside the ladder. So it's very, very difficult to rank these. However, here we go. Number 5 is going to be eWiz. eWiz is a staple of the game in terms of legendary cards. He always just very, very formidable on the defensive end and useful on the offensive end as well. The enter the arena ability as well. I think that the eWiz is just such a strong card, right? You can't go wrong with eWiz. Number 4 is going to be the Royal Ghost. So the Royal Ghost is actually the #1 win percentage legendary card inside the game. However, the use rates are kind of lower compared to the other 4 cards on the list, so I had to keep him at number 4. But, you know, the Royal Ghost, really, really good card. For 3 elixir, it's kind of tanky, it's invisible, it's annoying. I hate going against the Royal Ghost. I hate going against a lot of these cards. Either way, Royal Ghost makes the list at number 4. Coming in at number 3 is going to be the Night Witch. So Night Witch, who would have thought the Night Witch? We got the Witch Sisters coming in at 3 and 2, the Night Witch and the Mother Witch. So the Mother Witch and the Night Witch, both very, very strong. One could argue stronger than ever if or not, way back in the day, upon release, Night Witch didn't spawn like a billion bats and spawn extra bats every 2 seconds and hit really hard as well. Night Witch, those of you, most of you watching, the majority of you watching, probably do not remember that the Night Witch was the most broken card ever added to the game upon release. Don't at me in the comments, but yeah, it's true. It's a fact. It's not a subjective thing. They had to emergency nerf her very, very fast, but she's creeping up to those olden days right now. She's very annoying to deal with, especially with the lack of poison right now inside the game. It's really created an ecosystem for the Night Witch to thrive, and Mother Witch is the card that they refuse to nerf. Who knows? We might be seeing it in the next balance changes. I don't know, but either way, Mother Witch definitely needs a haircut to the old stats or to the curse spawn rate that she does. Mother Witch can really get some insane value against Swarm cards and can be very, very effective to go against. So the #1 legendary card inside the entire game is... Nobody's gonna guess this one. It's not Miner. Miner, surprisingly, towards the bottom, right? I guess maybe not surprising. Not Fisherman. Fisherman only really thrives in one deck right now. It's not the Inferno Dragon or the Lava Hound. Lava Hound, high win rates, low use rates. Inferno Dragon, kind of high win and use rates, but not as high as this card. It's the Bandit, guys. The Bandit is back. Have you got the news? Have you heard? Have you seen her? The Bandit, man, very high use rates, over 10% for a legendary 3 elixir support type troop, offensive pressure troop. That is very high, and the win rates are on point right now. A lot of people out there are winning with Bandit. So Bandit, at the time of this recording here, August 31st, 2021, or September 1st, 2021, by the time you're watching it, she right now is undeniably the #1 legendary card in the game if you're looking at the stats, and I gotta say, she's really effective, and there's nothing better in this game. Is there something better? There's not a lot of things better in this game than watching the Bandit chain dash troop to troop to troop to the tower. Boom! Alright guys, so there's my top 5 cards in every rarity. What do you think? Which was my biggest snub? And what card did I include on my top 5s that just did not deserve to be there? I want to hear from you guys in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care, guys.